Alright guys, so we got some new toys in the gym. We got some chains for squatting, and how we're going to be using these initially is for your speed squats on Saturdays. I just want to briefly touch on kind of how they work, why they work, and then how to set them up properly. So the idea is the chains come from a Westside Barbell, right? And the idea is you hang the chains from the bar. As you squat down, more of the chain weight rests on the floor, almost to the point where all of the chain is on the floor. And then as you squat up, you lift more chain off the ground. The weight essentially gets heavier, and it forces you to keep applying force all the way through the top of the lift. So even when you get past that sticking point, and normally it becomes easier, it still is a challenge because the weight is actually getting heavier. So how to set this up, you can see here. Come on in close. All the chains have a carabiner on them, right? You're going to want to set that at a height so that when you unwrap the bar and you're locked out, that you've got just a couple of links on the floor. So I would actually maybe even lengthen this a touch more for me, because what you don't want is to have them up off the ground when you're locked out, and then they'll start swinging, and that'll just throw off your balance. So then you can see as I squat down, the chain rests on the floor, and now down here, it's basically just the weight of the bar on my back. And then as I stand, I lift the chain and apply the head here. Just like so. We'll switch really quick. I'll have you see how it works for Reed, and how him being taller than me, we'd have to actually lengthen these chains even more. As you can see, as he's standing there, the chains are off the ground, they get swinging, and it's just have to get you a little unstable. So adjust them based on your height. There you go. And so what we found is the chains weigh about 25 pounds at the top, right? So at the bottom, you're getting maybe like 5 extra pounds of weight per chain just from the guide chain here. And then when it's all off the ground, this plus the main chain is about 25 pounds. So you got a chain on each side, you're looking at 50 pounds more at the top of the lift than what you have at the bottom. So for our speed work, I'm going to recommend the same percentages, 60, 65, 70% over the 3 weeks. And simply add the chain to whatever your weight is. So if your 60% is 225, do 225 and add the chain. Don't factor the weight of the chain into what you put onto the bar, okay? I'm guessing that most of our guys are probably going to use maybe 2 pairs of chains per side, and the ladies will probably use, well, a pair obviously, or 1 set per side. But speed is the key. So if you're not able to keep accelerating it, and if your intent to move it fast is not there, then we'll take a chain off or something like that. So that's chains. It'll take a little getting used to, but it's kind of fun once you get the hang of it.